Right, so there are some Metallica riffs that pretty much everyone is playing wrong. And I'm not just sat here pointing fingers, because I've been playing some of them wrong myself for way too long. And I only recently figured it out. So I want to set the record straight. Let's start with Battery. So that's how most people out there are playing that song. Here's how you actually play that. Now, do you notice the subtle difference? There's literally only one note different. It's a difference of this, or I think sometimes James even plays it with like, now did you notice the difference? The wrong way is played like this. The right way is played like this. And yeah, I know, it's literally like one note different. But the reason why I think people play it wrong, other than tabs being wrong or listening to it a long time ago and never actually like relearning it, is in the previous bit when it goes, I think we just assume because it goes that it's the same chord in the next bit. But it's actually not, and it's quite an annoying one to catch if you hadn't realized you've been doing it. But again, I know it's only one note, but it kind of makes a big difference in the sound. Versus, because I don't know the theory behind it, but I just think I'm a big fan of playing everything the right way, the way that they play it. So that's how you play it. It's not, it's. So yeah, if you are playing it that way, it's not too hard to correct it. You only have to move from to, and if you needed an explanation, it's instead of 7 and 5, and then 6 and 4, it's 7 and 5, and then 5 and 4, which is why it's only one note different. It can be a bit tricky to catch out, but you'll get it eventually. Just play it slow. There you go. So the next one is Leper Messiah. That's not how you play it. This is actually how you play it. And again, I did this completely wrong until I watched Ben Eller's video, and he made me realize I was doing it wrong all the time. Here's the right way. There you go. Did you see the difference? So in the wrong way, which I was playing for years wrong as well, it was just. And I guess I followed a tab, as probably most of you did, and not hearing those double stops. So the right way is 3, 2, 3. Starts in that position. That's how you do it the right way. But it's a mixture of both power chords and double stops, those like 2 notes together. So it can be a bit confusing as well. And I can understand why we would play it wrong, because unless you really, really, really listen, you can't hear the, or I couldn't anyway. So for those of you out there who are really good at listening to training your ear and that kind of thing, for me, it always sounded like, and again, until Ben Eller's video, I realized it was wrong. And I like that way more. And to me, it sounds like a riff that they were writing possibly around the time they were writing riffs for And Justice for All, or a lot of the riffs from And Justice for All might have been written around the time they wrote Master of Puppets, because a lot of And Justice for All riffs do the, that kind of thing. And it's kind of in that ballpark as well. So yeah, that one is actually like completely wrong compared to the Battery one, which is just one note. This is, if you play it play it that way, that's completely wrong. It's obviously. There you go. So this next one is Creeping Death. Now I know what you're thinking. That's right, isn't it? I thought that too, until recently when I realized it was wrong. This is how you play it right. Now I only learnt this literally 6 months ago from Matt Visnes on Instagram. Hi mate. I literally saw that and was like, hang on a minute, you're wrong. He's telling us we're wrong. He's wrong. And then I was like, I'm going to find the isolated guitar track of that song. And I was wrong. He was right. It is like that. And it's a weird thing to learn. I only properly learned it yesterday. I just thought he was going like, you know, to play it out, but it's. And it's confusing on that second part because it's the start of the next bar. So it ends on and it starts on instead of. So again, I'll play it slowly just so you can get an idea. It kind of carries over. And I don't know why I've never noticed it. Maybe it's because I learned a lot of the songs of Metallica from watching like S&M and like live videos. And I tend to play a lot of the songs that they play the live way instead of like the real way. And I guess they've never really done it. I've never seen them do that live unless they do it in like 1986 videos and 1985 and all that kind of stuff. But it's really hard to tell in those old videos because they're playing really fast. But what James does a lot that covers it up, I guess, is he does this. He just like goes down and does that, and I don't know if that's because he likes it more, but he does that a lot more now instead of. So I don't know if they just like cut that out of the song, but it's in the recording. I haven't gone through the whole song to hear if it's in every bit, but it's definitely in the first time they do it. It sounds like he's trailing off, like falling over. Like I originally thought he was just doing this, but it is like similar to the. So yeah, that one has been plaguing me, you know, for the last 6 months when I realized I was doing it wrong. But up until recently, I've pretty much been playing it the wrong way the whole time. Who knew? So this next one is Enter Sandman. Now I know what you're thinking. Again, isn't that the right way to play it, Jamie? And I thought that too. And it's not necessarily the wrong way to play it. This is one of those subtle different ones. This is like the Metallica way versus the right way, or the wrong way. And so James plays it like this. This is the right way. Now, do you see the difference? It's quite a weird thing to hold. It's like a power chord with your pinky and middle finger. And then he does the, with his ring and index. And I think it's so that the note rings out. Because if you play it the wrong way, that we've all been playing it, which I've been playing it for years, you have to use your index finger that you were initially using to ring out the 5 down here. So I guess to do, and it rings out that note. Now you could say, why don't you just do this and play the open note? And I guess he wants to keep the girth of the D string. Now I don't know how he does it on the next bit. I guess that's just a bar. You can't really do unless he's. You could do that. I don't know how he does that bit, but this bit definitely. I watched a video and I was like, why is he doing it like that? And I was like, that's weird, but I like playing it that way. But again, it feels weird because you're playing a chord with like your middle and pinky, and then doing this with your ring and index. It's kind of like one of those spider crab chords that Dave Mustaine does. Kind of like that. So yeah, that's the right way versus the wrong way of Enter Sandman, sort of. This next one, Master of Puppets. Now, you might be saying, Jamie, isn't that the right way to play it? I'm pretty sure Zach Wild did that in one of his videos and everybody else does it that way. Technically, yeah, the notes are right. But here's the Metallica way to play it, and it's inspired by, most likely, Black Sabbath. Now, they play it down on the low E to give it more girth, I think. Like I said, that was like a Black Sabbath thing because Tony Iommi used to use like 42 gauge for really low tunings, or maybe even 38 or something. He used to tune down to like C sharp standard with like 42s or something, which nowadays you would use like 56 or something ridiculous. So yeah, same with, I'm not gonna play those songs, it'll get copyrighted, but that kind of area. Same with Pantera as well, they play Cowboys from Hell in that lower position for the girth as well. So it's not, it's this. Also, that final bit, I used to play it like this. Like that. But it's actually like that. So again. And again, I know that's not really that's completely wrong. That is technically the right notes, but it's in the wrong position. And if we're going to be really picky, doing it this way. I can't even do it. Alternating it. I can't even do it because I've done it for so many years. But if you do, then we get into a whole other kettle of fish about the right way to play it. I'm a bit of a gatekeeper, and I'm of the belief that if you're going to play Metallica songs, you play them the way that they played them. But that's because I'm a super duper mega fan, so I want to do it that way. You don't have to, but you know, everyone on the internet says the wrong way is alternate picking it. The right way is. And yes, I know James plays it alternated on stage now, but he's like 62 and he wrote the song, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, right way versus the wrong way, Master of Puppets. So this next one is Welcome Home, Sanitarium. Here's the wrong way. Here's the right way. So again, it's one of those ones where it's only like a subtle difference. There's only maybe like one note that's slightly different, or you palm mute in a certain place and you don't in another place. So what I noticed when I was learning it is like, especially the bit, I only recently learned that in the last like 4 years or so that I was playing it wrong. I think I was always playing like, just like kind of, which again, could be right if he plays it live that way. But from playing it recently, specifically the kind of descending run, again, I didn't used to know what that was. I think I thought it was, yeah, that's it. I think I thought it was that. Which is, again, sort of right, and it sounds kind of cool. But from what I've learned from overly analyzing it, it's, and then the, other day I was trying to quad track that, so I was trying to figure out how to play it, and I listened to it intently on isolated and with the song, and that's where I got. I think it's, so no palm muting, and then, that kind of thing. Again, doesn't make a huge difference, but if you want to play it the right way, that's the way to play it. It's not, it's kind of walks itself down. So yeah, that was Sanitarium the right way. So the next wrong one on the list is Eye of the Beholder. This is how people play it wrong. Now here's the right way to play it. See if you can see the difference. Now, this one is one that I didn't know for ages as well. I was playing it the first way for a really long time, maybe like a couple of years, or I don't know, I've been playing guitar for a long time, and there's a lot of songs I don't know. So when I was playing this, that's probably how I played it as well. But then I've noticed, I can't remember how I figured it out, but I think I just heard it or saw Ben Eller or someone again just doing, or watching Metallica play it, but they play like chords. I don't know what kind of, I guess they're like harmonies. Just dyads, diatonic or whatever. Let me know what they're called in the comments, because I'm not a big theory buff. I don't really know this kind of stuff. But it's the open chord. And that's some sort of G chord, because it's 3 and 2. Then we have 2 and 5, and then 2 and 2, like a double stop. I know the next bit does have like, so don't get me confused with that bit. I'm not showing off that bit. I'm showing like the intro bit, or the verse, or whichever bit it is, before it does the, before that bit. It's, and I think that's one where it really sets it apart from like that verse riff, or whichever riff it is, because that's just standard power chords. So it sets it apart from that kind of weird chordy harmony bit. And I think because it's palm muted, it kind of adds a bit more to the flair. So yeah, that one is how you play it properly. So it's not just, it's, that's how you play Eye of the Beholder the right way. The next one that a lot of people get wrong is Wherever I May Roam. They play it like this. So that's not how it's meant to be played. This is how it's actually played, and I'll show you straight after why it's different. So if you noticed, in the wrong bit, people just play an open E. Which is not completely wrong. It's not 100% wrong. It's just a bit wrong. So the right way is you play the open E, then you play this chord here, which is 0 and 7. I'm not quite sure what that chord is, but it's like I guess it's an octave of some sort, because that's harmonized with that note. And then the final bit is, again, the same place, but you add a chord by putting the 9 above it. So it's, so they're kind of like stacking themselves up. And again, I'm speaking from experience with this one. I learned it that way too. I was playing it that way, just. And this also applies to the kind of trill bit as well. I didn't want anyone to have to correct me in the comments by saying, you said you played it the right way, but you played it wrong. So it's still the. Any of those formations, or just both of them, it's like that. So you build up the whole thing. And that's how you play Wherever I May Roam the right way. So the next one that a lot of people get wrong is Sad But True. That's the wrong way to play it. And I only learned this recently, by the way, so I'm just trying to help you guys too, because I'm like, wow, why didn't no one tell me this? This is the right way, supposedly. So the biggest difference is that's still the same, and then it's... I was chatting to a friend about it and we were like, James kind of stays in the same hand position. He doesn't like to go... Because a lot of time he's also singing as well, isn't he? So he's not going to be like... So he likes to play open chords instead of 5th fret chords. So it's... Then that's like a hammer on. Back to the open. And apparently it's... Again, there's live versions and there's recorded versions. Another thing that's slightly wrong too, that people do, which is the main thing I was thinking of, is the main riff. Most people play the main riff wrong too, so I'll lump it in. So I used to do that too, but it's actually like an open double stop. Just 0, 0 on the A and D, or the G and C, because we're in D standard. Instead of, it's kind of the same, but it's not at the same time. So yeah, mostly open chords. And that's how you play Sad But True the right way. And the final one is the thing that should not be. And this is the right way to play it. And I guess you can see the biggest difference there is on the other guitar, I had it in drop D, because people think it's in drop D, but it's not, it's actually in D standard. Because if you don't know, they recorded Master Puppets in D standard and sped it up, so I guess they kept this song in D standard and kept it slow because it's quite a slow song. So that's the biggest difference. It's not just one finger, it's... So I guess if you're playing it in drop D, you're still playing it right, but you're not playing it right because it's not in drop D, it's in D standard. That also means that later on, those chords are easier to play because in drop tuning you have to do it backwards like this, or however it is. Whereas here it's just... So it's easier. So yeah, playing it in standard, the way it's meant to be played, I think it sounds better because then you'll more likely have thicker strings because you'll be tuning it lower, like 10 to 52 or something. And it's the way they played it, and it's just the way it's meant to be played. So yeah, most people play it that weird drop tuned way I did back in the day too, and then I saw them play it live on a video and was like, that's not how I play it. So I looked into it and realized I was playing it wrong. So that's how you play The Thing That Should Not Be by Metallica the right way. So there you go. That was 9 or 10, I think, Metallica riffs that basically most of us have been playing wrong, or at least played wrong at some point. I know I have. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. Some people I know are really good at learning to play by ear and they're like, I've never made those mistakes. Well, brilliant. I'm letting you guys know because I've found out that I played a lot of those songs wrong and I wanted you guys to know. And that means that we can all learn together. And let me know in the comments if any of those are wrong. Like if I'm saying those are right and they're actually not right, let me know, but I'm pretty sure most of those are right, especially the Master of Puppets one. But also, if you don't know, I have a Metallica course for beginners. It's 10 riffs that are like, I'd say beginner friendly. Some of them are like harder ones, but they're still beginner friendly. I break down how to play it. There's tabs, there's slowed down sections, there's even like a community page. There's a link in the description below if you want to check it out. And essentially this is an insight into that course because I cover some sort of similar songs to this. I think Master Puppets is in the course as well. But the course is down in the description below. Check it out if you want to just see the free section. I'd say it's quite valuable because I'm teaching you how to play Metallica riffs, and to me, they're the greatest band of all time. So yeah, thanks for sticking around and watching this video. Like I said, I played a lot of these wrong, and I don't want you guys to play them wrong either. Unless you don't really care, then it's not really much of an issue. But if, like me, you want to make sure you play them the right way, hopefully this video has helped you. Let me know in the comments what you thought, and check out my course if you're interested.